Okay, so there's the x-intercept and y-intercept. I got 6 and 2.4 for that. So I put my answers there. Let's look down here. So we can apply this to some other things. I'm actually going to jump to the right first. Okay. A couple things. The slope is 1/2. The y-intercept is that -5. Remember, the y-intercept is where this hits the y-axis. We go down 5 and put a point. So the y-intercept is going to be -5. Okay? If you wrote this without the x, for the y-intercept, write it without the x, you would just go y equals -5. If you write this without the x, you get y equals -5. So that one's easy. So all you have to do is the x-intercept. Okay? So write it without the y, put a 0 over there since there's nothing left. It's going to be 0.5x minus 5. So do the same thing. Make that a decimal. And find the x-intercept. So to solve this, first you're going to add the 5. And then you're going to divide by the 0.5. When you divide by a decimal, your numbers actually get bigger. So don't worry about getting that answer of 10. When you divide by a decimal, the numbers just get bigger. That's fine. Okay? So let's put a 10 right there for the x-intercept. Okay, let's go back to the left here. Now we'll do this one. For the slope, there's going to be a little trick. You're going to put negative this number over this number. So negative the first number over the second number. Okay? The only thing I have to do here, if you can reduce the fraction or simplify it, you can. So -3 over -2, those two negatives just cancel out. So my final answer is 3 over 2. You could make that a decimal, but that's actually too much work. You don't need to do that. You just make it 3 over 2. So negative this number over whatever that number is. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay? To find the x and y-intercept, it's just like before. To find the x-intercept, write it without the y. So you have 3x equals -6. To find the y-intercept, you're going to write it without the x. -2y equals -6. Okay, divide this one by 3. You divide by whatever's in front of the letter. Divide this one by -2, you get 3. Okay, we've done this. When we were graphing these, we did that a lot. And on your Carnegie, when it says the intercept method, you're going to do the same thing to graph those lines on there. Okay, so that's the x and y intercept for that one. We're going to practice these ones at the bottom, the standard form and the slope intercept form. Let me flip this over. Go ahead and do the first two there. Okay, so this one is in slope intercept form, and this one is in standard form. Go ahead and try to fill in the slope, the x-intercept, and the y-intercept for me. Maybe I'll just do them right on the board, but I'll put them up here in a minute as well.